exported without value addition. The release warns that any company or individual found guilty of violating these policies will pay a heavy price. Security forces are advised to ensure that not a single nut produced in the Gambia is sold and exported illegally. Gambian farmers are hereby reminded of the huge input by government in the form of seeds and fertilizer. Farmers found violating this ban according to the release from the presidency will also be dealt with accordingly. Farmers are also being advised to be careful with operators that purchase their produce on credit. In the event of a problem between such farmers and credit buyers, the dispatch says government will not intervene to help the farmer recover his or her cash or produce. April 14, 2012 is the date for local government elections in the Gambia. This disclosure was made on Thursday by the chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, Alhaji Mustafa Karel. The vote will be conducted in all the 114 wards of the 8 local government areas, with nominations slated for the 14th to the 16th of March 2013. Modu Jallo attended the press briefing conference held at the IEC headquarters, and it will come later in the news bulletin. Members of the legislative arm of government had a busy year trying to deliver on their mandate as representatives of the people, but in the process, the legislature devoted a great deal of time in 2012 to forums designed to improve participatory decision-making. Babukar Kamara takes a closer look at the new steps being taken by deputies. It seems that report will also come later. Phase 2 of the Islamic Scientific Educational and Cultural Organization recently held a 3-day regional training program for Islamic scholars in the media business. The conclave that drew participants from the 5 West African countries had the objective of educating the 12 participants on the effective use of the media in disseminating Islamic information. Abubakar Dabo has details. Well, it seems like we are having some problems with those reports. Time now to take our first break. We'll be right back.
Lucozade Energy, energizing Gambia.
South African multinational force has deployed heavily armed soldiers near the city of Damara. The objective is to warn advancing rebels against taking the city, which lies 75 kilometers north of the capital, Bangui. The move, as we hear in the CFI report, seems to be working well for the government, as the Seleka rebel coalition now opted for negotiations with the opposing government. And back to our local story, we apologize for that. April 4, 2013 is the date for local government elections in the Gambia. This disclosure was made on Thursday by the chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, Alhaji Mustafa Karel. The vote will be conducted in all the 114 wards of the 8 local government areas, with nominations slated for the 14th to the 16th of March 2013. Modu Jallo attended the press conference held at the IEC headquarters and files in this report.
At the press conference held at the IEC main office, representatives of all stakeholders and the media were present as the chairman, Alhaji Mustafa Karel, announced the date for the forthcoming local government elections.
The Independent Electoral Commission, in exercise of its mandate under Section 40 of the Election Act, wishes to inform the general public that election of mayors for the Banjul City Council, BCC, and Kanifing Municipal Council, KMC, and councillors for the 114 wards in the 8 local government council of the Republic of the Gambia shall take place on Thursday, 4th April 2013. Let me repeat this. The election will take place on Thursday, 4th April 2013.
The IEC Chairman Kerel said has laid all the groundwork for the successful conduct of the vote and will undertake a massive 2-month voter education campaign countrywide to raise awareness and ensure mass participation, among other things.
The Commission has already met with the National Council for Civic Education, and the Gambia Radio and Television Services will endeavor to meet with the private and community radio stations, the GSM service providers, and the print media. All of these outlets will collaborate with IEC in educating the Gambian electorate, for the philosophy at IEC is that Gambians should take ownership of the electoral process. In short, making free and fair election is the business of all citizens.
Nominations for the said elections continued will take place from the 14th to the 16th May 2013 at all the IEC regional offices, whilst public scrutiny of the candidates' documents will take place on the 17th of March. Candidates will have 11 days to campaign before the elections. A total of 114 seats for councillors will be at stake, whilst 2 mayoral seats for the capital city Banjul and the Carifim municipality will be up for grabs. Persons wishing to contest for seats are expected to be at least 21 years old, has to be a citizen registered and resident in the said local government area which he or she seeks election. He or she also has to some degree be knowledgeable in English and has to declare his or her assets and pay all required taxes and rates. The IEC on its part has undertaken to pay all party agents in the forthcoming local government elections. These elections are another important activity in the Gambia's electoral calendar and come after the successful holding of the presidential and parliamentary elections. Mamadou Diallo, GRTS News.
Well, the next Operation Clean the Nation is slated for Saturday, 5th January 2013 throughout the country. A news release from the National Environment Agency reminds all governors, Sefolu, Alkalolu and councillors of the presidential directives, urging them to organize and coordinate the national cleanup exercise in their localities. The agency, through the dispatch, solicits support, cooperation and active participation of the general public, all government and private institutions, CI companies, youth organizations, members of the Gambia Transport Control Association and Tipa Garage advocate in the national exercise. Time now to take our first break. We'll be right back.
Yiti jonge épices say marinade dina neex ba yokk sa appétit ak jonge épices jongel ba sa jongel ba fa ni jongel ba ca virgin.
Start your day with Armonti, pure margarine with the best ingredients. Also ideal for frying and baking. Every day, an Armonti day.
Ak épices naturel yi ci jonge super doré. Say gruyère ak say ceeb day gën a doré te di nga am cëska bu amul fenn. Jongel ba sa jongel ba fa ni jongel ba ca virgin.
Production inin na banko president bala bunyari bakoto His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yaya AJJ Jammeh me yalon ka tere mun na banko president wolle be kulli bakala ila album ole ba fala me yeko fatale ku sa rew ke hakilo bulande ila banko la nyimu album kuta kutalati me yalon ko imina wala kulli la na jali ngaral men yalon ko wolle be mabe la nyun kulliyoto wolle mu jali baku yatati Yusuf Angom Modou Karage Sambu Suso Tafa Artist anin Jalex akuntu fatale ku sa rew ke hakilo bulandi ila banko la mu album leti me yalon ko me ya dépense wolem na banko president bati His Excellency Sheikh Professor Dr. Alhaji Yahya AJJ Jammeh abe na sibitu ngole fe January karoti tang anim fula abe datla talan se sunto katawe santola ibakala le Kairaba Beach Hotel le nyimbe kala si manko di nyidi bentulu mbaleti me yalon ko anyonte siyala ja ila tabulol dabe larentenne platinum wuli talulu diamond wuli tanani gold wuli tansaba silver wuli muwang bronze wuli tang bitum mo konkili nal wolbe wuli kili ne jola pour ka joro ke aninka place muta yendi ba fala ko January karoti ni nani jumalungo Petawbi production anila album kuto me mina kullile ba fala ko nyaadi fatalu ko sa rew e hakilo bulandi ila bankola